This is chapter 30, graphic organizers. All right, so boys and girls, we just finished up reading the true story of the Three Little Pigs. So this was the second story of the Little Pigs that we read. So the first story we started with was the Three Little Pigs, and then the second story we read was the true story of the Three Little Pigs. Now, we talked about how there were a lot of events or things that happened in the story that were alike for the same two books, but we also talked about how some of the parts were different in the two books. So what we're going to do today is, in your red folder, I want you to take out your blank graphic organizer. This is what we call a Venn diagram. And graphic organizers will help us organize our thoughts, what we want to say. So it helps us visually see and organize things that we want to say or that we want to put down on paper. So with this graphic organizer, you're going to notice, again, we call this a Venn diagram. It compares. It tells how things are alike, and then it also tells how things are different. So your graphic organizer, your Venn diagram has two labels. So your first circle is labeled the Three Little Pigs. So everything in that first circle is going to be only about the story of the Three Little Pigs. Your second circle is labeled the true story of the Three Little Pigs. So all of the information that we write in this circle is going to be about the true story of the Three Little Pigs. So we're going to tell how the Three Little Pigs and the true story of the Three Little Pigs are different. Then right in this middle part where both of the circles overlap, we've labeled the same. That means that the same thing happened in the story of the Three Little Pigs and in the true story of the Three Little Pigs. So we're going to do I'm going to do the first one and show you what we're looking for. I'm going to choose the same. When I think of the story of the Three Little Pigs, I remember that all three of the pigs built a home. So that means that in the story of the Three Little Pigs, the pigs built their homes, and in the story of the true little story of the Three Little Pigs, they built their home. So now what I want you to do is I want you to turn and talk to your partner, and I want you and your partner to come up with one other way that these stories were the same. Long hair first, go. Back to me in 3, 2, and 1. All right, so what was another part of this story from both of the stories that were the same? Good. So the wolf blew down the first two pigs' home. All right, so that is how these two stories are the same. Now what I want you to do is I want you to work on your own, and I want you to come up with two ways that these stories are different. So what are two things that happened in each of the stories that were different from the other story? So I'll give them about 7 to 10 minutes to work on that. All right, so we're going to come back to the carpet. Bring your graphic organizer with you, and we are going to share our answers. Right, so we're going to first give two reasons how the Three Little Pigs are different. Good. In the first story, the wolf huffs and puffs. So how do you think that was different in the true story of the Three Little Pigs? Yep, the wolf sneezes and blows the houses down. Perfect, so that's how they're different. So in the Three Little Pigs, the wolf huffs and puffs and blows the houses down. In the true story of the Three Little Pigs, the wolf sneezes and blows the house down. All right, let's think of one more, how they're different. What was something that happened in the Three Little Pigs that maybe you did not hear in the true story of the Three Little Pigs? Yep. In the end of the story of the Three Little Pigs, the wolf goes down the chimney. All right, then we're going to come up with one more, something that happened in the true story of the Three Little Pigs that you did not read in the Three Little Pigs. Good, the wolf went to jail. So in the true story of the Three Little Pigs, the wolf goes to jail. So remember, so this Venn diagram helps us take our ideas and organize them. We organize them by how they are the same and how they are different.